I'm PT and welcome to the show. I hope you guys enjoyed my last video. I'm going to be doing another mukbang that's going to be released today. So I hope you enjoy. Listen, make sure you like, subscribe, and make sure whatever you do, make sure you share my videos. This is entertainment, news, and gossip. It's called the PT's Punch. And I got it right here. And of course, I have my celebrities over there in the other room. Let's try this PT's Punch, child. Let's see how it tastes today. Ooh, let me try this a little bit more, child. Ooh, I'm gonna sell it. Oh, I'm gonna sell it. All right, here we go. Let's talk about number 5. We're gonna be talking about the Chicago mayor, the new mayor, who just fired the police chief. And what does that have to do with us? Well, it has something to do with Justice Smollett. We'll talk about that. Of course, number 4, we're going to talk about Wayne Williams, the guy who was accused of killing these Atlanta children back in the days. Remember that? We'll talk about that. Is he not guilty, finally? And of course, number 3, we're going to talk about Billy Dee Williams and this gender fluid mess going on. Okay, and of course, number 2, we're going to talk about Kid Rock, how he went off on Oprah, child. And, of course, Joy Behar. And we're going to be talking about, of course, Ray J. It ain't going to be no prayer to Ray J. We're going to pray for Princess, and I want him to get his ass somewhere and sit way down. I'm going to read his ass for filth today. Y'all make sure y'all tag his black ass in this video. He needs help, and he needed today. That's now. If you live in the Chicago area, you know who I'm about to talk about. The new mayor, she goes by the name of Lori Lightfoot. Well, Lori Lightfoot, she fired the police chief. And here's the police chief right here. His name is Eddie Johnson. He's a man that was pissed off at Justice Smollett. You know, when Justice Smollett said that he was allegedly attacked by some Trump supporters. Now it's supposedly he's suing the city of Chicago. And get your ass up somewhere and sit out. Justice Smollett, Justice Lilet is your name. Anyway, so they said that he was in. There's an incident that happened where he was in his car and he had went out to eat earlier that night, and then when he came back, he supposedly he had drinks when he went allegedly when he went out to eat. And they caught him sleeping in his car. Now, he admitted to it. He actually had a press conference, and he talked about it in the press conference, and he owned up to it or whatever. So they're saying that this is not good for a police chief, you know, the head of someone who's head of the police stuff that's going on in Chicago. But I don't really think this is why they fired him. I think they fired him because of the Justice Smollett mess. You understand what I'm saying? I think they said, well, we finally got it for something, you know, but they said this is not his first time getting into some type of stuff like this, you know, not, you know, holding up his end of the stick as being you know, the head of the police chiefs of Chicago. So, who knows? I think they're only trying to get back at him because of, you know, him not making sure that Justice Smollett's ass went to prison or jail. So maybe that's just a reason to get rid of him. Anyway, I'll keep you posted on this. Shout out to Lori Lightfoot, honey. She had a heavy foot to do that. You see this picture? Look at this. Look at this mess. Let's move on. Let's talk about the Wayne Williams drama that's going on. Well, he actually came up for parole this past Monday, and he was denied parole. He'd been in prison for quite some time. I remember the Atlanta child murders quite some time ago. For those who don't know, by the way, if you didn't know, this man was a genius. Like, he really was a genius. He actually created a radio station in his house. His parents were very smart. They both were school teachers. He was the only child, and he didn't want for anything. He was pretty much spoiled. Well, he had in his mind that he wanted to be a producer, and he wanted to find the next Jackson 5. And, you know, he was handing out, you know, pamphlets and stuff to the young folks. And they said some of the people that he handed out pamphlets to, those were some of the ones who came up dead. He got 2 life sentences. But the mayor of Atlanta, she goes by Keisha Lance. She believes that he's innocent. Could he be innocent? I don't know. He might be innocent. Oh, hold on one second. Yes. Who is it? What is it, Justice Smollett? No, I'm not talking about you. I'm talking about Wayne Williams. 2 different stories, but the same situation. Both of y'all lying. Bye, Jesse. I don't have time. Bye, 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 bye. Bye, 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 Jesse. Bye, Felicia. Just a small lad over there trying to come over here and plead his case. You need to work on your case trying to call yourself suing the city of Chicago. You need to get your ass up. Anyway, let's talk about, of course, go back to the Wayne Williams. Well, he got 2 life sentences. Well, he got 2 life sentences. Man, that's a long time. And they denied him his parole. So he's still saying that he's innocent, y'all. Listen, with all these people being set free, saying that, they said that, of course, they found evidence at his house and at his car, but that don't mean nothing. Anybody could. That was the same situation with the guy here in Texas. The only reason why there was evidence with him was because he supposedly dated the girl. Anybody, listen, if I go to somebody's house tomorrow that I've been to and we hung out and the person end up dead, they could put it on me because I've been in the house. Maybe I was the last person in the house. You understand what I'm saying? So, I don't know. We'll see. It would be crazy if they found out that this man did not kill these children. It would be crazy. What do y'all think? All right. Let's move on. Let's talk about, of course, number 3. This is going to be about, of course, Billy Dee Williams. Now, everybody's talking about Billy Dee Williams. And y'all, this is so crazy. Like, I've been looking at stuff on the internet, child. They got pictures of him with lipstick on and heavy makeup and stuff. Well, he said he's gender fluid. And for those who don't know what gender fluid is, I mean, you pretty much can be a male or female. Well, I hate to tell you this. I'm with Flame Monroe. I'm when it comes to being a female, you'll never be a female. You may feel like one. And even if you're not a female, how can you feel like, it's like Taylor said, a white person can feel like they black because they put on black clothes and, put on the urban stuff and talk like they black. No, I'm sorry. I'm with Flame Monroe on this one. You could be trans. There's nothing wrong with being trans, but you'll never be a female. You may feel like that, but how can you say you feel like something when you've never been that? Oh, let me stop before I get myself in trouble here, but I'm just telling the truth, But he said he's gender fluid, and of course, we all know his one of his famous roles was when he was in the show with Diana Ross. Lady Sings the Blues. I've seen a lot of people talking about this. It's so many people, and some people are saying, "Well, why did he wait so late to say?" We don't really know, but I feel like everybody should be able to live. Maybe because, listen, how old he is? What, he's pushing 90, maybe. And back then he was a lead model, role model, and he was a black male. There's no way in the world he would be able to come out if he's gay or whatever. Gender fluid, child. I don't know where this gender fluid mess come from. Either you're gay or you're straight. Ooh, 1 second. Yes. How are you, Billy Porter? You say you're gay? Oh, honey, we know you gay, honey. Boots. No, you can't come over here. No, this is my show. You're not going to take over this show. You need to be working on polls, trying to get it on another show, another channel. I enjoyed the show Pose. I really did. You take care, Billy Porter. Went out of crazy outfits and stuff. Anyway, so everybody's talking about this Billy Dee Williams stuff. Look at these pictures, y'all. You can't tell me this in my mind. You can't tell me he ain't no woman. In other words, as Fred Sanford used to do, you can't tell me he ain't. But look, it's his life. Who am I to judge? But, and then, people take stuff and they blow it out of proportion. But gender fluid is what it is. He said he's a little feminine. I mean, look at his pictures. Come on. To me, he looks like one of the girls from back in the days. But then, that's how a lot of men back in the days, you would never know who was gender fluid back then because child in the 70s, they was wearing them curls. I used to have curls. Y'all, we used to wear them rollers in our hair and stuff. Yes, men used to do that. Rollers in their head. Bell bottoms, heels, all that stuff. The stuff the Prince used to wear was nothing back in the days. But we'll keep y'all posted on Billy Dee Williams. Y'all just pray for the man. He's old. Let it be whatever. If he feel like he's a gender fluid animal, hell, just let it be what he want to be. He lived that long. Let it be what he want to be. Who are we to judge? Oh, and then most of the folks that have a question on him, hell, they about to croak over and die. So let's move on. All right, let's talk about, of course, Kid Rock and this Oprah and Joy Behar mess. Cha, he was. If you don't know who Kid Rock is, he's a rock star or whatever. Here's his picture. I'm gonna tell you the reason why he went off on Oprah, honey, and Miss Joy. Okay, okay. Well, Kid Rock, of course, you know he's a rock artist and stuff like that. Well, he got on Twitter and he explained to everybody the reason why he went off on Oprah. He was at this honky tonk place there in Tennessee somewhere. I mean, he was drunk as a skunk. I mean, child, he was drunk boots, as they say. He had cocktails down. And honey, he was going off. He said, F Oprah. He don't like her. He don't like Joy Behar, you know, from The View. And he said the reason why took to Twitter. I can tell y'all something. Just because a person is drunk and they talking, they drunk, but they telling the truth. And he was telling the truth. He said the reason why he said F Oprah and why he don't like her, of course they was calling him racist and stuff because but let me say this, was because he said years ago, he was asked to do the Oprah show and they wanted him to write 5 reasons why he loved Oprah. So what, years later, you decide to get drunk and go off? No, you're just using that. He's just using that for an excuse because here's some of the things he's been accused of. First thing is he's been accused of having a Confederate flag, being a Trump supporter. Last year at the Christmas parade, he was outraged and was saying a bunch of things and they kicked him out of the parade. They actually kicked him out of the place where at the honky tonk bar there in Tennessee where he was talking. They actually Here's your problem. Here's your problem, Mr. Kid Rock. It's not Oprah. It's not anybody but you. You need to learn how to handle your liquor. That's who you need to be mad at, your liquor. If you get that drunk to where you can't talk about Oprah when you're sober, then you shouldn't be talking about Oprah or Joy while you're drunk. All right, let's move on. This is going to be about Ray J. I'm so sick of him. I'm just, you know, this is so sad, man. This dude is. I'm just gonna say all this is alleged, okay, just to cover my back. But this ain't alleged that his wife got on Instagram and just pulled all the dirt. Supposedly they was in Vegas. I'm gonna try to play the clip, you know, the audio. Supposedly they was in Vegas and he wanted her to go to LA. He talked about her moving to LA. She was like, no, I don't want to move to LA. Next thing you know, they had a big blowout. This ain't the first time. You know, they just got into it not too long ago during the Soul Train Award. So you're going to leave this girl while she's pregnant in Vegas. And then you're going to go out and this girl have to take her child and the child that she has here. And they going to have to check her to another hotel and you're going to leave this girl there? Oh, that's not cute, Ray J. Ray J, in my mind, he's a very handsome guy, but he's just a hoe. Ray J, in my mind, is a hoe. He need to get his life right. It's so sad. These children are going to grow up without a father. He talking about as long as he can see his children. I don't know who his parents are, who his mother and who his father is. I know his Brandy is his mother. I don't know if his dad is still living or not, but somebody need to tell him how to be a man. Ray J still wants to live that fast life. His ass was out there with Chris Brown years ago when the police came and he tried to get away and they made his ass come back. He's still trying to live that. I'm living my best life. He's still trying to live his best life. Yo, boy, and I'm calling him a boy because he's acting like a boy. Men don't do that to their wives. Even if you don't want to be with her, you need to be a man and you do not leave your wife with a child that's coming and another baby on her shoulder in a hotel where she has to drive and she's wanting, are you on cocaine? Are you on the Cocolari? This is horrible. I feel so sorry for Princess. And she says she wants to get a divorce. I don't blame you. I don't blame you. Any man that leaves a pregnant woman, I have no respect for you. Now, she said it. So this ain't no ledge. She got on Instagram and said, that he left her in the hotel and she had to check out of the damn hotel to go check into another hotel. You gonna leave let's just say you don't leave her. You gonna leave your children, your babies? Man, Ray J, you need to get your life together, man. I don't know what you're thinking about. If you don't you don't want to be with this woman, you should have never got with her. But let me tell you something, Princess Hunter, and I know you're gonna see this video. Take his ass to the bank. Take his ass to the bank because he got the coins. Y'all not reported some time ago Ray J was, oh, 1 second. I got this. They don't want it. They want me to come. Yes. Who? Hey, Brandy. Yes, I'm talking about your brother. And what's the tea? Brandy, you know as well as I know. I'm not, no, Brandy, I don't have time. I'm going to talk to you when the show is over. Because it almost doesn't count. The boy is mine, the boy is mine. I know that's your song, you and Monica. Listen, Brandon, I'm going to tell you something. I don't have time to play with you today, okay? You didn't get your ass over there and sit down, and you're not coming over here. No, you're not. But you need to get your brother in check because Ray J is way out of line for leaving his baby mama and them 2 damn babies. Whatever. Bye, Brandy. Bye. Anyway. Thanks for tuning in to PT Showbiz Top 5. I'm here with all the latest entertainment news and gossip. And I hope you guys enjoyed my last mukbang. And I'm going to be doing another mukbang on later on today. So make sure you... Oh, I got to do the 10-piece wing drumstick challenge, the leg challenge. So I got to do that. So hopefully I'm not too late. I think she said she don't do it 3 or 4 or 5 weeks after. So I got to do that first thing tomorrow. All right. I'll see you guys later. Thanks for tuning in. Like, subscribe, and comment. I don't know where Lou Nail's going to be next, but I know she was just in the San Francisco area earlier this month or yesterday, this past weekend. She usually comes to Texas around this time of year to be with her family, so hopefully she'll be coming to Texas sometime soon. But I'm PT with all the latest entertainment news and gossip. Please, whatever you do, like, subscribe, and comment, and tell everybody about PT Showbiz